Your hair looks so cute like that.
Thank you. Big, huge bun. Big, messy bun.
On Saturday, she had her hair like Princess Leia for May the 4th.
Oh my
I did.
It looked awesome.
It was really fun.
And it's really helped me relax a lot too.
Has it?
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Excellent. So there you go. All right. It's 6:30. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me online? So yesterday I went and saw the Ralph Fiennes Mackers. Ralph Fiennes is doing the Scottish play in DC right now at the Kennedy Center, and it's been sold out for months. But Jen Coots, who directed our Mackers, found out that they were doing a broadcast at a cinema in Provo. So we went and saw it. But the thing that I noticed was their voices. And like they were so alive and they were so just vibrant. And this is theater and these are all English actors. The English actors tend to do really well because they get strong vocal training, voice body movement training. And that's what can make them so brilliant. But you guys are getting that kind of training, is I guess my point. I want you to understand that now you're getting that kind of training. And it is something you can amplify or you can bring down for film or for theater. That's kind of the point of it. But using our voices and our bodies in a way that is substantial and that is connected, that is powerful. You've already seen what Lesak work has done for you guys over the past 7 weeks. I think I've seen it. It's been quite amazing. And we're like halfway there. Yes.
Just a little like thank you kind of a comment that the connecting your voice and your body and practicing these kind of things. I don't think I'm very good at it. I struggle with my voice my whole life. People are like, your voice sucks. But like just that, even if I don't think about it too much, having practiced it, being on set, being in auditions, doing stuff like that, it's just so, it takes away so much of the nerves and it helps me be a person on set, you know, like, or in the scene or whatever, instead of like, how am I going to say that line? And I'm going to use my voice like this. I'm going to accentuate. It's like, no, it's already there. It's already right there. And it's in my body. And I just have to like, be my body, be myself. Like, anyway, I think that's really helped just be a real person.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. It's true. And I really think it's the fact that we're breathing and we're in our bodies and we're connecting with our voices. That's what makes us a real person when we act, and then doing clear, real behavior, of course. But I'm so glad that you're experiencing that, because to me, it makes sense. Because most actors stop breathing and cut their voices off and cut off from their bodies the second they start acting. And then it looks fake. And that's not what we want here. So.
She said she was clean, but I knew she wouldn't stay that way. And I knew that sooner or later she would drag you into her mess. So I told her the truth, that she had to let you go. She wasn't your mother anymore. And she agreed if I paid her.
She sold me?
That's when I knew that I couldn't ever let her have you. You have to understand, that's why I moved us away and I changed our names.
You what? What? What's my name?
Your name is Mickey Ramirez.
What's my name?
It's Nina. Nina Ruiz. And you were born in Carlsbad, New Mexico. But I raised you here so that she wouldn't find us.
She did.
Okay. That was really good. That was
Thanks.
great. Adrienne,
Thank you.
really good. You didn't seem like you missed any lines. You were
Phew.
very emotionally connected. It's great. Brandon, that was nice. I still want to see more depth from you.
Okay.
More letting go. You had a super cool moment last week where you just really let go. Do you remember?
Yeah.
In that monologue? So I'm curious what work you guys did. Adrienne, what work did you do to prepare this?
I worked on the verbs as I memorized. And then I kind of figured out the entity on this one. It worked for me on this one. So yeah.
And I have your entity right here. You wrote this out very well. So I say right here, what specific scenario involving this person or thing can I come up with that makes me feel what I need about this entity? Remember to add in some fantasy imagination. It's as if. So you guys need to write out a scenario, and you did that. But it puts it in a way that it makes you really feel it.
Yeah, and like I told you before, I didn't even get to that in the beginning when I first start like just writing it. I was like, I'm just gonna write. I don't even know, but maybe this. And I just started writing. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like, and kept like, and it just kind of flowed once I said like the first couple things, wrote the first couple things.
Well, I think the fact that you put pen to paper helps. So you were much more real this time than you were last week. Last week, you weren't as full emotionally, you weren't as specific emotionally because you didn't really have this connected to yourself in a deep way. This time you did. Great. Brandon.
So I tried to really focus on, because I know we were talking about entities. So mine was, I'm just gonna say mine was a betraying guardian for mine. Um, I mean, for me, I try not to get, again, I'm working on trying to be more open, trying to be more vulnerable, just trying to just let it play it out. I think my intention can be more stronger of like, what do I really want? Like, what do I want? What do I like? How am I affecting her? I think, to be honest, I think that's a big part of it. I don't know what else you see, but I feel like that's what specifically this one needed more of.
So you feel like you needed to have more intention and more like action and verbs for this?
I guess I
That
would
what you-
say, yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. But I also wonder how specific your entity is. Adrienne, you can feel the difference of when you have something that's really well crafted for your entity. Yes?
Yeah.
Because last week you didn't, and this week you did, and it made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brandon, let me help you with that.
Okay,
Okay. So, next time, fill out your entity sheet and send it to me, and I can look at
for
it.
sure.
So, you need to really delve into the breathing with this. Do back work of really letting your breath be strong with it. What you find with that. Also, I want you to do body energy work with this. Did you do any this week?
The body, I did not this week.
Okay. You need to do body energy work to
Your hair looks so cute like that.
Thank you. Big, huge bun. Big, messy bun.
On Saturday, she had her hair like Princess Leia for May the 4th.
Oh my god.
It looked awesome.
It was really fun.
And it's really helped me relax a lot too.
Has it?
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Excellent. So there you go. All right. It's 6:30. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me online? So yesterday I went and saw the Ralph Fiennes Mackers. Ralph Fiennes is doing the Scottish play in DC right now at the Kennedy Center. Canelo Alvarez, this Mexican fighter who's been around for quite a while. He's still like mid-30s, so he's not like aging out. But it was this young contender, like 22 or 25 Mexican fighter as well, both Mexican. Cinco de Mayo weekend, they were fighting, and it was so incredible because Canelo's just super experienced. I mean, I think he has 64 fights or something, and he's lost 2 of them, and one of them was to Floyd Mayweather. Watching him, and at first they were just getting to know each other and kind of boxing and stuff like that, and then Canelo figured out the other guy and what to do, and he didn't thrash him, but he beat him because of his years of experience. So it was so cool to see this super experienced athlete that has just done this and is so excellent, to see him get in there and just go, okay, kid, you're a tough guy, but I really know how to do this. Did you notice that, Jackie, when you watched the fight?
Oh yeah, and I've noticed that he was very intentional. Like every hit, not saying he landed 100% of them, but mostly like all his hits or punches were intentional where they landed, and the inexperienced, he was just throwing a lot of punches hoping that it would land. And so that's, and like not really defending himself. So that's kind of like what Canelo has, is that he knows how to defend himself, how to read him, how to throw a punch when, like how you said, at first they were knowing each other, but then Canelo like kind of just knew what to do to get what he wanted. The trolley. You used to take me there at night to calm me down, but it wasn't just you. There was a woman. I saw her today. Who is she?
It's late, Miki.
Who is she? You know I'm not gonna quit until you tell me.
She's your mother.
She sold me.
That's what I knew. That's what I knew. I could never let her have you.
Okay, Jackie, you're playing your verbs. Thank goodness.
Thank God.
Because last week you weren't playing your verbs at all. And then I know we've been working this week on it. Good. All right. So I want you to keep doing that because it's much more clear. They need to be more subtle, but I don't care about that right now. I just want them clear. And they're clear. And you're interesting to watch now. Okay. What other work did you do on this?
I memorized my lines with my verbs, and then I practiced my verbs with Brandon. So I practiced with somebody else. I feel like I have issues trusting myself and with what I'm saying too. So I kind of just like laid down and like closed my eyes and whispered the lines, or just said them out loud, but just in like a very calm, meditative way. And then I worked on my entity and found something that actually triggers me. I could feel the sensations right now, like inside of me, but they weren't overpowering. If you pick a hot entity or a hot kernel, it'll drive me over, and then I lose my specificity or just all the other work that I did. I could feel that now. I could feel like the balance that I have of my sensations, but also like I was the one who was in control, if that makes sense.
Your entity was good. It was clear. Keep
Thank
going
you.
with that.
Yeah,
Make sure
it's
you have
kind
a
of like,
tight scenario.
yeah, I think it's kind of like everything that you teach us to do, like the memorization with LESEC. And I did the body energies too. That's something I always do. The body energies, it's kind of like those are like building the car to drive you forward. And then you as the actor, you're the driver. So you are in the control of all these things that you worked on already. So it's kind of like just.
Did you do any consonant exploration with this?
I did verbally. I'm still struggling like writing them down. So I did kind of just go through the lines and just feel them out with my mouth more.
Will, it looks unspecific what you're doing. It looks like you're trying, but kind of almost like you're BSing us.
I'm trying, not BS.
Tell me about how you prepared for this.
Breathing exercises.
Okay, so you did a lot of breathing.
Tried that failed miserably.
Did you get into the body rhythm, the breathing rhythm?
Tried. I used the something smell where you smell something pleasant.
The pleasure smell.
What is that called? The
To get into optimal breathing?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you nervous?
Oh, I always am. This is terrifying for me.
Did you do any verb work?
Tried.
So what does try look like for you? What's your process of practicing verbs?
Doing them. I do them at work. I do run my lines through them at work.
When you're practicing playing your verbs, what does it look like? Do you say and play your verbs? Do you play them to a chair? Do you play them with somebody else? Is it
play
in
'em
your
to the air.
head?
I don't say it. I just do the lines.
You play them to the air?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to physicalize it more. You need to spend some time at home when you're alone and say your verbs out loud and play them to something physical. You're getting trapped in your head. We've got to get you out of your head because I really want you to have a strong craft. And I'm not seeing as strong of a craft as I'd like to see with you. I think it will help your nerves. It's going to help everything. You've got a lot of natural ability, which is great, but we've got to get you some technique. Let's just do the first part of it. Will, I'd like you to think about your verbs more and try to physicalize them and really sink into your partner. Jackie, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Doing great, by the way.
What's that?
She's doing great. She's doing amazing.
Didn't she do amazingly?
Yeah. I just feel like I'm not providing her a good partner right now.
Well, that may be true or may not be true, but that's where I'd like to get you because you deserve to be there.
What's my name?
Your name is Mickey Ramirez.
What's my name?
Nina. Nina Ruse.
That was better, Will. You were more focused. You had more forward motion. Were you thinking about your verbs?
Yes.
Okay. You need to practice with your verbs going out into the air and into the open, into reality. Jackie, what you're doing is exactly where I want you to be. Strong, clear verbs. I don't care how big they are right now. I want them strong and clear. I want your forward motion strong.
Hey,
The trolley.
what?
You used to take me there at night to calm me down. But it wasn't just you. There was a woman. I saw her today. Who is she?
Hey, Mickey, it's late.
Who is she? You know I'm not going to quit until you tell me.
So I told her the truth, that she wasn't your mother anymore and that she had to let you go. And she agreed. If I paid her.
She sold me?
That's when I knew that I couldn't ever let her have you. And so I got us out of town and I changed our names.
You what?
What's
What's my name?
your name is Mickey Ramirez.
What's my name?
Tina. It's more complicated than that.
You could have uncomplicated it at any point. But you chose to lie to me my entire life.
I didn't want you to turn out like her.
It is not your choice to make.
Yes, it was. I am your mother.
No. You're not. I've always asked myself, why couldn't I ever make my mom proud? I guess I was barking up the wrong tree.
Georgia, that was excellent.
I'm shaking so much.
You were really listening. You were very impulsive. You were just allowing the words to come out. I know that you did a ton of back work on that, and you really trusted it. Congratulations. What I think is happening is all the work that you've been putting in, which has been a lot over quite a while, is really starting to pay off. And you're learning to trust yourself.
Oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm so happy right now. And still so very shaky from that scene.
I'm so sorry you drew this short straw. And got me as a partner.
Will, stop.
You are not the short straw. Don't say that about yourself. The trolley. You used to take me there when I was little at night to calm me down.
So I need to see more articulation, more clarity in your verb. I'm not sure what you're doing. You're just sort of shaking your head.
Okay, okay.
Gina, What is your first verb?
To tether.
So you're tethering her.
I
Okay.
am.
So the trolley. You used to take me there when I was little. Make it clear. What I'm seeing right now is the trolley. You used to take me there when I was, and I can't read that. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
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 Try it again.
The trolley. You used to take me there at night to calm me down. But it wasn't just you. There was a woman. I saw her today. Who is she?
Use your arms, use your hands more.
Okay.
It's not clear to me. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, okay. You want me to try it again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The trolley. You used to take me there at night to calm me down. But it wasn't just you. There was a woman. I saw her today. Who is she?
Okay, that was better. That's more clear. And it brought up more connection emotionally. Did you feel that?
I did. I did.
Okay, continue.
Who is she? You know I'm not going to quit until you tell me.
She's your mother. Mercedes is my sister, and she's a drug addict. When you were born, she tried to get her act together, go to rehab, and become the mother that you deserved.
Okay, that was more clear, Gina.
Okay.
Gina, more clear. I need you to do it big like that and then let it winnow down. Will,
Okay.
when you are connecting to your partner, it's quite nice. Verbs connect us to our partner. Play your verbs.
The trolley. You used to take me there at night to calm me down. It wasn't just you. There was a woman, and I saw her today. Who is she?
It's like, yeah,
Who is she? You know I'm not going to quit until you tell me.
she's your mother. Mercedes is my sister. She's a drug addict. When you were born, she wanted to get her act together, go to rehab, and try to be the parent that you deserve. So she gave you to me. It's only gonna be like 2 months, but then 2 months turned to 6, and then 6 to a year. And 3 years later, she finally showed up. At that time, it was too late. Because you were mine. I had raised you, not her. She said she was clean, but I knew it was only a matter of time. I knew that sooner or later, she was going to drag you into her mess. I told her the truth. She wasn't your mother. That she needed to let you go. She agreed. If I paid her.
She sold me.
That's what I knew. I could never let her have you. So I left town. I changed our names.
You what? What's my name?
It's Mickey Ramirez.
What's my name?
Nina. Nina Ruse. You're from Carlsbad, New Mexico. But I raised you here so that she could never find us.
Yeah, but she did.
A week ago, she tracked me to one of my lectures. And she begged me to see you. Got in a fight, and then she drove off drunk.
Yeah, and got into an accident. The one you said you were guilty of.
I was. In a way, I was responsible for all those years of misery that I caused her. So I agreed I would take the fall for it if she would leave. I mean, our DNA was close enough, so I confessed. Would have gone away with it. If it wasn't for you. One person I was trying to protect.
The person you kidnapped.
No, it's way more complicated than that.
You could have uncomplicated it at any point, but you chose to lie to me my entire life.
Because I didn't want you to end up like her.
That wasn't your decision to make.
Yes, it was. I am your mother.
No, you're not. I have always asked myself, why couldn't I make my mom proud? Guess I was just barking up the wrong tree.
Michael, you have made a breakthrough. You're really alive and real. It's in your voice. It's getting in your body more and more. I'm guessing that you did a lot of consonant work. I can tell. Will, that was much better. So I'm wondering if it's because you're working with Michael, who you work with quite a bit, and you feel comfortable with him. I'm wondering if you just let go more. Can you enlighten me?
I do feel more comfortable with Mike. That's
Okay.
true. I just didn't think.
You didn't think. Great. I think not thinking is a great idea. We do the entities, we do the verbs as back work, as just exploration. When we actually act, we don't think. We just connect, which you did beautifully. We do need to do the back work. I think it helps. It creates a technique, but then we let go. So it's great. It's me when I'm like